The FirstOntario Performing Arts Centre is wrapping up their hot ticket season shortly, but not before tonight's Classic Albums Live with the Beatles White Album.
Well, we're going to be performing the White Album in its entirety. That's note for note, cut for cut. We're starting at the first song. We're playing all the way through to the end. It's a double album, so there's lots of music. And this is the album that has Revolution number 9 on it. So it's going to be interesting to see us pull it off live, because we try to not use pre-recorded sounds whenever possible. So we're doing a lot of stuff live off the stage.
And what instruments or techniques that you all use to create the unique sound of the White Album?
Actually, the Beatles had just been to India, and they spent time with Donovan, you know, the singer Donovan, and he taught John Lennon to do this kind of Travis picking finger style, and that was a new thing that John Lennon incorporated into his songwriting. So that's a thing that, a technique that hadn't existed on previous Beatle albums.
And how's your reaction to the fact that you guys are playing a sold-out show tonight?
Well, I just found out it was sold out, but that's great. You know, I'm looking forward to it. We've played in this theater a few times. I'm looking forward to a sold out crowd. A lot of us have been playing together. Classic Albums Live has been together for 15 years. So a lot of us know our roles. That's my role as the musical director. If there's me and another guitar player, I will generally be the one to put on my headphones and figure out kind of how the two parts get split up, and I'll email the other player, and which kind of started out of necessity. I didn't want to wait around to be told and then not get to play the fun parts. Yeah, usually there will be a Beatles band and there's a Pink Floyd band, and a lot of the people in the Pink Floyd band, for example, are kind of just the first call for any Classic Albums Live show. I mean, the Beatles band is a bit more specialized, the Zeppelin band is a bit more specialized, but the Floyd band is very similar to the Supertramp band and the Elton John band and the David Bowie band. So that's kind of the first call of a lot of the Classic Albums Live bands. We're very close to an orchestra, where a lot of the shows will be a lot of kind of tribute bands are trying to recreate a live experience of seeing. There's kind of a it's almost like the onus is on the audience to suspend belief enough to kind of believe that it's really Freddie Mercury up on stage or whoever. Where coming to see us play is like, you know, almost like a night at the symphony. You know, like we're performing the album. It doesn't matter what we look like. We just dress all in black on stage. But again, because we've been doing this for 15 years, we can recreate a lot of the sound and the feel and the techniques and that are involved in recreating the albums. Things. It's usually 3 days home, or 3 days on the road, then travel, and we're home for a couple days. So, but definitely by the end of the trip, there's a little more chemistry than there was on the Thursday, you know. And we're always like, man, I wish we had one more show.
Marketing supervisor Mike Chess is going to tell us about more events coming up in the near future at the PAC.
Classic Albums Live wraps things up in Partridge Hall for the season, but we do have one final hot ticket event in Robertson Theatre on May 3rd to 5th. This interdisciplinary production is also international. Blood Tides incorporates Indigenous artists from not only Canada and the States, but also New Zealand. Blood Tides is part of our dance series sponsored by Be Active, Live Better Fitness Studio, and it's also part of our Celebration of Nations featured programming. This is one of many performances that is a commitment to Indigenous programming all throughout the year. The culmination of Celebration of Nations happens annually the weekend after Labor Day, and we invite all of the community to join us for that. More details coming soon. We're looking forward to announcing our 4th hot ticket season on May 30th and 31st with 2 big season launch events. Our season launch nights are an exciting way to kick off the season. We celebrate all that is upcoming, including short showcase sets by artists that will be appearing later on in the season. We invite all of the community to come join us for this free event. Tickets are available only to members currently, but as of May 2nd, if anything is available, check our website to see if you can attend too. Although our hot ticket season is coming to an end, we're of course playing movies all the time in the Film House. So coming up in the month of May is the 6-time Oscar-nominated Phantom Thread. Also on the schedule is Harvey Keitel in Madame and James Taylor in Tulane Blacktop. Later on in the month, we have Don McKellar and Sandra Oh in Meditation Park, as well as Donald Sutherland and Helen Mirren in The Leisure Seeker. Another not-to-miss film is Indian Horse.
It was a great hot ticket season here at the PAC, and next season sounds even more promising. For more information on events, please visit their website. In St. Catharines reporting for The Source, I'm Asia Tomori.